You can spot me in the city, build a lobby with a sawed-off shotty screaming, drop it, this a robbery.
What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz the adult. Look, much love to my subscribers out there, man. All my show business partners out there. Two of you, one being Fat, who tweeted me, the other one being Jordan Wren, who hit me on my Facebook. Both of them on the same day hit me with this boxing game called Project Boxing. It's this one here. So I know by looking at it at first glance, okay, it doesn't look like much. I mean, the graphics isn't much. There's not much about it that, that jumps out outside of the fact that we're thirsting for a boxing game. But I decided to look deep into it just to tell you a little bit about Project Boxing. Okay, so it's a boxing simulation game, okay? And it's a fighting game where you take the role of a boxer. You're able to throw flurries of punches and dodge, weave, and guard yourself against your opponent. It's a project I've been working on for a while now. And being a big fan of boxing, I'm determined to make it the best boxing game out there. I do boxing training in real life and get advice from real boxers, trainers on technique. I've been attempting to translate this into the gameplay. All right, so here's the gameplay, and this is, he's marketing this as a full-fledged simulation game for boxing. Okay, so there's different punch types, jabs, straights, hooks, uppercuts, of course. Blocking system. React to the opponent's punches with positional blocking. Positional blocking. That sounds like what I mentioned in my video before when I was talking about the Mike Tyson video game. Positional blocking. Your blocking, kind of where your position determines your style of blocking. So it seems as if he got it right here. The dodging system. Weave, dodge, and counter your opponent's throws with a manually controlled dodging system. I would have to see how manual that is, or if it's kind of pretty much what Fight Night Champion is, right? Physics. Behind all the animations is a physics system leading to realistic mechanics, such as the damage of a punch is dependent on the physical velocity. So that reads as though there's not a modified punching. Like a modified button for how hard you throw the punch. Is the velocity of the punch, so you can control how fast you throw the punch. That is very innovative. If that's the case, that's very innovative. I'm pretty sure there's a cost to maybe there's a stamina cost, like we were saying with the straight spam on, how fast if you're throwing all your punches fast, I'm pretty sure you get burnt out. Maybe you want to touch them a little bit like Lomachenko and then hit them with a hard punch when they're not expecting it. Let's see what else. Reactive AI. The AI will learn from your gameplay and try to counter it. Different personalities will also take a role in how your opponent fights. Aggressive, conservative. There is a career mode. You can train your boxer. You can customize your boxer. You can take them up to a champion bout. There's rivalries. Other boxers were trained, sign contracts against bigger boxers. Okay, so it sounds like there's a two-player mode. It sounds like he's touching on all the things. Now, this game is under development, okay? So I did read in the site that there's a few things like the skin that he doesn't have all the way together, all the animation. If you can see, matter of fact, when you look here, even how the guy went up the stairs, you can see that his legs aren't moving. So what we're looking at is something that's in development. So let's not judge it right now. When I look at this game, there's a lot of things that stick out that seems to that you can tell is coming from someone who knows the mechanics of boxing. So let me show you here. So you can see how they're moving forward and backwards, right? I mean, you can tell how they stepping. Okay, when you're boxing, as a boxer, you don't just jump in and jump out. You kind of position yourself. It's always a you know, the pace in which they're moving and just the pace of the fight itself looks authentic, right? I mean, that's how you kind of position yourself. Even when you see the physics system on how their feet are touching the canvas and how it's kind of moving, it seems real good. The only thing that kind of makes me question things, I'm pretty sure that he's going to work on the foot speed as far as moving, you know, let's say if I go on the other side of the ring, let's say, I mean, if you look at how he's moving, how they're moving, if someone were to go to the other side of the ring towards the ropes, how long would it take the opponent to get to him? Okay, if they're moving like that, so he's gonna have to definitely work on that. But there's a lot that I like about it. I like about that. Another thing that I really saw that I really like, check this out. You see how he hits the glove? The glove actually moves. It's a pure, full physics system where even the gloves move. He even hit around the glove. He hit around the guard. That's a beautiful thing. I think he kind of, there's stuff about this that I really like and that I'm taking seriously. It's called Project Boxing and it's all over YouTube. He has, you know, a few of these videos and he show, you know, different styles. He show people taller, he show people shorter, he show people more aggressive. So, I mean, it's something that you should really, I mean, it raised my antennas a little bit, and it's being marketed as a PC/PS4 game. I don't think this will come out for a while. I know that it's under development and it seems like a very small team, but it's something to get excited about, and we have enough footage where we can start thinking about what a next-gen game should have. All the things, all the qualities that a next-gen game should have. Now, it seems as though he knows his boxing, and it's looking like he's capturing some of that in this footage. ShowBizz the adult. I'm out.
City, build a lobby with a sawed-off shotty, screaming, drop it, it's a robbery.